Nipsey Hussle's death has not only affected the Rihannas, the Pharrell Williamses, and even the Drizzy Drakes, it has affected everyone around Los Angeles. We have seen murals go up in his neighborhood of Crenshaw, but it's really affected South Central a ton. We were always taught from South Park to the local news that the Crips and the Bloods, they ran LA. Now we are seeing some really unprecedented times, and potentially, are they ceasing? Could we see a better tomorrow with these two rival gangs, like Nipsey Hussle would have wanted? Marquise Diamond is a local nightclub promoter, a businessman, and he snapped this photo. They say that a picture is worth 1,000 words, but really there's only two that fit the bill when you look at this, and that's Nipsey Hussle. Diamond wrote this caption on his Instagram that you guys should absolutely follow as he's providing many updates. This speaks volumes. At Nipsey Hussle, look what you started. 60s, Hoovas, ETGs, FTG, VNG, Bounty Hunters, Mona Parks, Brims, Pirates, Bloods, Crips, Gangstas, NH's, Deuces. Just some of these hoods in the same building is powerful, in all caps, trying to use their black power to bring unity to the city. I pray that we could stay on this positive path. With many outlets seeing this post, they picked it up and called it a unity meeting. I kept seeing that over and over and over again. Just try to just keep this in perspective. The Crips and the Bloods in the same building, in the same room, for the prospect of a more encouraging future. Did you ever think that you would see that? I personally did not. A rivalry that dates back nearly 50 years. Almost unfathomable to put in perspective. Taking matters into their own hands and not meeting with a closed fist, but rather an open palm. That is beautiful. Mr. Diamond did put out this video as well.
We are having a visual for Nipsey Hussle at 3 to 5 today for all the different gangs in LA that want to come out and support. Over the last 2 days, we have been having meetings amongst us, A-Trays, Rolling 60s, Hoovers, East Coasters, Bounty Hunters, and everybody like mind to come together with the like mind and want to support and pay homage to one of our lost soldiers.
Now do remember, the police chief of the Los Angeles Police Department, Steve Soberoff, did tweet this. We at LAPD Chief Moore and I were meeting at the request of Nipsey Hussle with him and Rock Nation tomorrow at 4 p.m. to talk about ways he could stop gang violence and help us help kids. I'm so very sad. That was set to happen the day after Eric Holder got mad that Nipsey Hussle said something to him about him being a police informant and shot Nipsey Hussle to death in the torso and then one bullet in the head. Many feared, at least internally, what they thought tomorrow would bring and a sincere uneasiness. And now we're not. Nipsey used his experiences of being in the Rolling 60s as an outlet. He did not want others to follow his path, but rather he created different footsteps and went on a different path to try to educate the youth for a better future. He opened businesses. He had Vector 90, Steve's Barbershop. He owned acres of land to try and take, the saying is take the block back. What he tried to do was take the neighborhood back because he wanted the prospect of seeing what he had to go through and not wanting others to go through that. It's amazing. And so for the Crips and the Bloods, I can't believe I'm saying this, but at this time, you are doing more for public safety in one of the biggest metropolitan cities in America than the National Rifle Association. I hope this peace continues. I hope this positivity continues. So cheers to them and cheers to Nipsey Hussle.